You know how it is, life is full of little bumps and scrapes. Could be a paper cut at work, or maybe a skinned knee at the park. Being ready for those moments really makes all the difference. Today, we're gonna look at a super simple but absolutely crucial item for any first aid kit. And it all starts with one question.
Okay, so picture this. You get a minor cut. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? Your first instinct might be to just grab a bandage. But wait, what's that critical first step you should be taking to stop a much bigger problem from happening later on?
Well, that problem is infection. See, even when your skin looks perfectly clean, it's actually covered in bacteria. And a cut is basically an open door, inviting all those germs to get inside and cause some real trouble.
But here's the good news. The solution to this invisible risk is incredibly simple and, really effective. It's all about having the right little tool on hand to clean that area properly before you do anything else.
And here it is, the Pro Max Alcohol Swab. It's such a straightforward but powerful tool. It's just a soft, non-woven cotton pad that's completely soaked in a specific kind of alcohol. It's designed for one main purpose, to be an antiseptic. 70%. Remember that number. That specific concentration of isopropyl alcohol is the absolute key. It's the perfect amount you need to effectively destroy bacteria. So why 70%? Well, it's kind of the sweet spot. It's strong enough to tear down bacterial cell walls, but it has just enough water in it to get inside the cell to do its job before it all evaporates. That's what makes it such a reliable antiseptic. Okay, so you've got this super effective tool, but how and when are you actually supposed to use it? Well, it turns out there are two very clear, very specific uses you need to know about. First, it's used for prepping the skin right before an injection, just to make sure the area is completely sanitized. And second, and this is its most common first aid use, it's for decreasing germs in all those everyday minor cuts, scrapes, and even little burns. It's that essential cleaning step we were just talking about.
Now, using these swabs right also means using them safely. There are two precautions here that are, honestly, non-negotiable. You gotta follow them to make sure they work the way they're supposed to without any risk. First and foremost, and this one's a biggie, this swab is soaked in alcohol, which means it is highly flammable. So it's incredibly important to keep them far away from any open flames, sparks, or anything that could ignite them.
And the second rule is just as critical. These are one and done, single use only. You open the packet, you use the swab one time, and then you have to throw it away properly. Trying to reuse a swab is just unsanitary, and it completely defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to do.
So when you put it all together, you can really see why this tiny little item is an absolute must-have. Its real power is in its simplicity, and just how effective it is for that all-important first step in taking care of a wound.
This chart breaks it down perfectly. The feature is the 70% isopropyl alcohol, and the benefit, it acts as an antiseptic to reduce bacteria on your skin. It's a really simple cause and effect that is just fundamental to doing first aid the right way. So that leaves us with a pretty simple question to think about. We all have first aid kits somewhere, but are they actually stocked with the essentials that handle that critical first step? Being prepared isn't about having the most complicated supplies. It's about having the right ones.